And we are back here for the bottom of the fourth inning as Nick Schwartz is up at bat with a 2-2 count. I apologize for the technical difficulties as that one is fouled down the third base line, and the count will remain at 2-2. Nick Schwartz is 1 for 1 as he scored the first and only run for the Dutchman in the bottom of the first inning. That one is taken outside, and it will be 3-2 on Nick Schwartz. That one is in the dirt, and a leadoff walk for Nick Schwartz and the Dutchman, with David Silva Jr. coming up to bat.
Number 2, David Silva Jr.
And now David Silva Jr. coming up to bat, following the leadoff walk by Schwartz. As Silva takes one outside, and it'll be 1-0. So Silva Jr. on the season is batting .313 with 15 hits. He started 17 games. He's no home runs, 9 RBIs, but he has a league-leading 20 stolen bases. He is on pace to break the record of 40 in the PGCBL. And if he gets on base, he is a threat to run, as he is now at a 2-0 count. As that one is taken low, and it will be 3-0 on David Silva. If you're Will Kendall, you do not want to walk this guy, as the Dutchman, even if they have 2 runners on, they will double steal. As the 3-0 is taken in for a strike, and it'll be 3-1. So hitters count for Silva Jr. as he is 1 for 1 and back-to-back walks as Silva gets on for Matt Bergevin, the designated hitter. Now Matt Bergevin coming up with runners on second and first, as that one is laced to the shortstop Ruzzo, and that gets under his glove, and Nick Schwartz scores the second run of the game, as that one will be an E6 on Anthony Ruzzo, and the Dutchmen score their second run of the game, and they tie this game at 2 with no outs in the inning, and it is 2-2 in this game, and it's a brand new ball game, ladies and gentlemen, as Anthony Ramos Jr. comes up to bat with runners on the corners. So that one is taken high and is 1-0. So if you're just tuning in, Matt Bergevin got one, laced one to the shortstop Anthony Ruzzo, and he wasn't able to make the play, as that one has popped up to the right fielder Sam Browning. Silva will score easily, and just like that, the Dutchmen regain the lead in the bottom of the fourth inning They are now up 3-2.
The third baseman.
So now Danny Rogers comes up to bat following the sac fly from Anthony Ramos Jr. So 1 out. Matt Bergevin at first. Danny Rogers at bat as that one is taken outside. And it'll be 1-0 on the third baseman. So the Dutchmen regain the lead as they were leading 1-0 up to the top of the third inning as the Dragons scored 2. And now in the bottom of the fourth, they are up 3-2 as that one is taken in for a strike. And one's across the board, 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Bergevin taking his lead off of first. 1-1, Kendall deals, and Rogers fouls it back, and it'll be 1-2. And the 1-2 to Danny Rogers is laced out into left field, and that one will drop as Bergevin moves up to second. So a bloop single for Danny Rogers, and Caden Shapiro coming up to bat.
Number 1, Caden Shapiro.
He is 1 for 1 in this game. As on the season, he is 12 for 44. That is a 272 batting average. He has no home runs, but he has 8 RBIs. And the 0-0 is laced to center field. But Corey Listing is there. Bergevin doesn't tag. And it will be 2 outs for the Dutchman with Max Gebauer coming up to bat.
The catcher.
So Max Gebauer at the plate with runners on second and first. Matt Bergevin at second, Danny Rogers at first, as that one is in the dirt, and it'll be 1-0.
Dane, we still good to do. Okay, you right under us.
So Gebauer
Thank you.
from the 1-0 from Kendall. As that one is in the dirt, but going back to first base. And that is off the first baseman, actually off of Danny Rogers. And he gets in there, and another error for the Dragons as that one goes into foul territory, and 2 runs will score. Well, I don't know how you're going to mark that up there, but the Dutchmen don't even need a hit, as that was 2 errors for the Dragons, and 2 runs come to score, and it is a 5-2 lead for the Dutchmen over the Glens Falls Dragons. As a meeting at the mound for Will Kendall, he must be saying, I'm not giving up these runs. It's not my fault. It's the defense not backing him up there, as some costly mistakes here for the Dragons, already at 4 errors, and 3 of them have alluded to 3 runs. So it'll be a 2-0 count on Max Gebauer, as he has no runners on base following those 2 runners scored. And it'll be a 3-0 count on Gebauer. And it seemed like just a misplaced throw by Will Manette there. But and as Gebauer goes to first on ball 4, Seemed like Will Manette just missed Sal Pizzola there, but the right fielder, Sam Browning, wasn't able to have a direct throw, and Danny Rogers was able to score off of that play. As that one is laced out to right field Browning by Brill, as there was some frustration from the Dragons as they go into the dugout, as they give up 4 runs to the Dutchmen, as they regain their lead. Now it is 5-2 Dutchmen going into the top of the 5th inning. Don't go anywhere. Dutchmen leading 5-2.